Believe it or not, House Martell might actually make sense this week. Tate Martell played high school football in Las Vegas. Ohio State is playing the University of Nevada, Las Vegas on Saturday. This guy is doing a big Tate Martell story that's going to be on cleveland.com on Thursday. So we're doing House Martell every week, and I'm telling you, every week we find something to actually talk about with this guy beyond him being the fourth-string quarterback. We've learned more about Tate Martell this week. Here's our question. Have our opinions of Tate Martell changed from what we thought he was when he got here as a recruit and when he committed to Ohio State? Tim Bielek.
Yeah, I'd say so. And I mean, even just, some of the stuff Tate Martell does on social media, changing the Twitter profile picture of his to a plain white background. Urban Meyer brought up a good point on Monday as well about how he's been impressed with what Martell has done on the scout team the last couple months. And it's interesting to have a four-star quarterback who's taking on scout team duties and giving it 100% for the head coach to praise that. So I think that alone says something about a guy in Tate Martell who we think is a lot more controlled as a player than we kind of thought he could be. Obviously, we haven't seen it in many situations, but from everything we're hearing, is he has that ability to be really dynamic.
Bill Landis.
My opinion of him, and about him has changed certainly, and it's all about really playing style. Because like the stuff on Twitter, he changed his profile. Like the guy knows what he's doing. He's a Twitter magician. Like he wants all the stuff that comes with being the way he is on Twitter and on social media. He wants you to hate him, and then he's going to back it up when he plays. But I never thought that he was actually going to play here. Part of that was his size. Part of that was I wasn't sure about his skill level. He played on an awesome high school team that had Division I prospects all over the place. But my mind has changed because of the things that they said about him running scout team. You hear some versatility stuff. He's running the triple option and Oklahoma's offense and doing both well. That's impressive to me. I think he runs the zone read. He does a lot of the stuff that JT Barrett does in that game really well. And I think his arm is much stronger than we given him credit for. And the fact that he's 5'10" ultimately does not matter because we've talked about it a million times. The checklist of things that Urban Meyer cares about in a quarterback, height's not on it. And all the things that are on it, Tate Martell does. Wins games. I don't think he ever lost in high school. It was like 53-1 or something like that. Tough dude. Got a little bit of moxie to him. I think he checks all the boxes for Urban Meyer, and that's why I think he should be taking into consideration more for future quarterback battle starting next year.
I thought he very well might get caught in between Dwayne Haskins and Emory Jones. I agree, and now we were just talking about it. I think maybe now he can be a combination of JT Barrett and Braxton Miller, which Urban was talking this week about how Braxton Miller running that zone read, making decisions in the moment, that was really never his thing. We saw what Braxton Miller could do with the ball in his hands. JT, that decision-making, that's what he does best. If you can make those decisions and be really good at that, but then also be really dynamic yourself when you keep it, JT Barrett is a really good, decisive, powerful runner. He's not going to juke anybody, right? If Tate can be a little bit of Braxton with this and a lot of JT with the decisions, I mean, like I'm coming around on the idea of he might be not only a good Urban Meyer quarterback, he might be the perfect Urban Meyer quarterback. House Martell might be 4 years of this. 4 years of these episodes. It's going to get renewed and renewed and renewed. Most popular show in America by the time he's a senior. Bill, Tim, Doug, we'll see you noon Saturday, Ohio State, UNLV.